the thing with Don Toliver is that one of him and Travis gonna have to make a decision of who's gonna take the style and run with it. Travis' next album can't sound like this. Somebody has to just take that style between one of them two and just run with it. And for those who's listened to this review, you know what I mean about that style. That's one. And one thing it made me appreciate was Travis Scott, weirdly, because with Travis music, although the Don Toliver music bears the Travis bones in it a lot, Travis still, he can rap. What's up, everyone? This is Tatum. I'm back with another episode of Fuck This Review, where today I'm going to be discussing the album that I was eager to get to. I really was anticipating this album. So without further ado, I'm going to be discussing Don Toliver, Life of a Don. This is my first Don Toliver review. I have to say I am a fan of Don Toliver. I had a coworker about 2018, around the time that Astroworld came out. I forgot the Don Toliver album. It was Black and Purple. It made me wonder who was biting whose style between him and Travis, since he is signed to him. But I was really anticipating this album. My first thoughts: Don Toliver is a good hook writer. That's my first thoughts. The album itself is a vibe. I hate to use that, but it is. It's an album that you put on. For me, it's a ride around the city album, or if you're having to kick back some women over, put on Don Toliver album. You can play it from 1 to 15 some records on here. It just sounded good. It did have it's not perfect. It had its blemishes, some things that I'll get into in the review, but for the most part, I really did enjoy this album. So I'm not going to take up too much of your time. I'm going to talk about things that I enjoyed about the album and also things I didn't enjoy about the album. So let's get into it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We're past 1,000. We're like 1.1K. If I could make it to 2K, I could make it to 3K. If I can make it, it's just steps. I'm just trying to, my goal next year is to get 100,000. I know that sounds crazy for someone who only has 1,000, but if you don't put the words out there, it'll never come back, you know? The album starts with Escape. And when I first heard that record, I wasn't expecting that. I didn't expect that type of sound to start the album. One thing I will, just to get into it, one of the gripes I had with the album, obviously it's too long for the type of music that Don Toliver makes, and everybody who looks at my reviews is going to say it. He keeps saying everything's too long, but no, it's a certain length, I think, that we gotta start holding the artist accountable for. When I say that, I mean, you know what type of music you make. If you make fucking music that doesn't deserve or gets repetitive after 13, 12 songs, it's time to cut it. Like certain songs, I know all the songs be the artist's baby and they don't want to like cut ties, but for the sake of the album, yeah, and I'm pretty sure a deluxe is coming sometime in the next week or two or something like that, and it'll add like you could have saved it for that, you know what I mean? Not to say that Escape wasn't a good song. It was just something that I wasn't expecting. I'm going to 5 times, and I don't know what that song is. When I mentioned that my first thoughts was that Don Toliver is a great hook writer, this is the type of stuff I'm talking about. A lot of the songs sound like just hooks. It's going to sound mean. They sound like these are ideas and demos, but some of the songs don't sound completed. And if it was an interlude, title with that or not, I don't care. But it kind of throws me off because I'm like, yeah, I'm vibing and everything. But again, you want to have some type of substance, for lack of better words, some type of substance in there, but that's just me. I'm just picky with my music, and yeah, I'm just a music snob. So Way Big I enjoy it because he's a great hook writer. So when I hear Shorty ran off with a rich ass nigga, that's probably one of my favorites. One thing I wish Future was on that. Like those background vocals that he was doing, it kind of reminded me of Future. I was like, damn, Future probably would have killed this. And just to have, let me just stop right here in the review, still part of the review. But the thing with Don Toliver is that him and Travis are gonna have to make a decision of who's gonna take the style and run with it. Travis' next album can't sound like this. Somebody has to just take that style between one of them two and just run with it. And for those who's listened to this review, you know what I mean about that style. That's one. And one thing it made me appreciate was Travis Scott, weirdly, because with Travis music, although the Don Toliver music bears the Travis bones in it a lot, Travis still, he can rap. So like in between those big hooks and those beats that we love, he can rap into it and tie the song together. Like Travis can make a great record. I don't want to make this review about Travis because I'm about to shit on the next record. But Travis has that ability to make his verses blend the song, make his verses complete the song, and it's not just a big hook. Like it's always something in his verses that is good and takes the song to a next level. At least to me, that's why I'm a Travis Scott fan. It's part of the reason that I'm even listening to Don Toliver. You know what I mean? But Way Bigger is dope. Beats dope, and I think Mike Dean mixed this. You can't go bad with this sound. Mike Dean does great mixes. What is it? Travis Scott, Flocky Flocky, featuring Travis Scott. What is it? Flocky Flocky, I think. I don't like that song at all. I don't. Yeah, that's a skip. Skip. What you need is a dope record. Double C, Lord baby. I love that. Like again, the album is just a vibe of just like it's catchy moments in each record, as far as like melodies and hooks and things of that nature. The beats itself, the production, it's cool. It's that Cactus Jack Travis Scott sound. If you like that, if you like Travis Scott beats, you're gonna like these beats. Double Standards is cool. It's one of those. I feel like I've heard Double Standards, not from him, but I just heard it before. I know no idea is original. It's nothing new under the sun. It's never what you do, but how it's done. But I'm so tired of this. I'm so ready for something new in music, especially evolving the hip hop and that R&B bag. I'm just looking for something new. So the songs are not bad, especially this one, but I've heard it before. Swinging on Westheimer, another one of my favorites though. I think that song is dope. It has the Prince kind of percussions to it. I think Don Toliver should write for more people. Drugs and Hella Melodies, I don't like that song either. And I'm a Kylie fan, but I don't like that song either. Like I don't like how she says like it's sedative. Like I don't like that. I don't know. Put you to sleep like a. I don't like that. Like, what are you talking about? I get it, but it's like certain words is gonna sound funny and weird. Certain words just don't sound right in music sometimes. Like, it could just be me though. Songs like 2 in the Morning, I could just put that song on and go. It just sounds right. It feels good. I could put that song on in any environment. I feel like that kickback. This song's coming on. Next kickback, I know it's winter, but this song's coming on during the holiday season, New Year's Eve parties and things of that nature. This song's coming on. 2 a.m. is dope. Get Throwed is dope because I don't think I ever heard Don Toliver on like a West Coast beat. So when you get that mustard on the beat, shawty get thrown off in that red. Like when I hear that, I'm just like, I'm in a car, just snatched from 2 a.m. to that. Those two songs are crazy. Outer Space with Baby Keem, and You with Travis Scott and Crossfaded and Bogus, the last 3 records. I do think the second record with Travis Scott, I do like a lot better than that first one. I do like Bogus. But again, with this album is like, I'll get into my recap. I'll save that for the recap. Let me get into my best songs. Swinging on Westheimer, 2 a.m., and Way Bigger. Worst song, Flocky Flocky. Best line, it's hard to do these best lines when it's like an album like this, but which one that comes to my mind? Maybe at the end of the last hook he does on You, when he just says at the end, he says, I know you like to play game, but ain't no recess. Around my town, they know my name. I put it on Yeezus. But they don't say Yeezus until like the last hook at the end of the song. I just thought that was funny. That's my favorite line. As far as a rating, I'll give it, fucks given, I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Just because I like Don Toliver. I was this close to giving it 2 point something, but I'll give it a 3 just because I fuck with Don Toliver. Let's wrap this up though. In closing, when it comes to Don Toliver, Life of a Don, I feel like that should be the name of a Big Sean album. I feel like the album is cool. I can't say it's bad. I can't say it's great. I feel like, again, I think Don Toliver should just write. Let me take that back. I feel like Don Toliver should extend and write for other people as well. I think with his own music, unless it's like an EP or like a big single, I feel like it can drag. Because I don't feel like he has substance. He doesn't have anything that carry those songs. The hooks are great. The beats are good. But those in-between portions where like the song lives and dies in those verses and just connecting the songs. Not saying he didn't do it on all the songs, but a lot of the songs I feel like were just lacking something. They sound like demos. They sound like, they just sound like a bunch of demos. So when I get to Bogus at the end, or when I start it, it's like, I don't think this should start the album, or I don't know. Okay, the album ended with Bogus, but what did I get from this album? What did it do for me? What was it for with Don Toliver? What does this album mean to Don Toliver? And that's the issue. with not only this, but a lot of the albums that came out this year. It's like, what am I supposed to get from this when I'm finished listening? And I know that's like kind of crazy, but I love music so much that I could just let it live, and I understand like certain albums and songs are just made to be what they are. But me, I always look. It's always a deeper meaning with me. So that's what I got from this album. Just a bunch of, I don't know, it just sound like unfinished demos. Great demos, but unfinished demos, to say the least. Let me know what some of your favorite records on here. Do you enjoy this one more than Don Toliver's first album? And if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you made it this far, you might as well see what else I got on my page and be alerted when things come around. I'm dropping at least 2 or 3 videos a week. And that's pretty much it. As always, though, fuck this review. I'm Tatum. Peace.